All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Motion. 20 points down. He's coming. Close. Hey, line up. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 29.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Philip Lindsay. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsay. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsay, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game, it leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Don't worry about that. Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. 41 Mike, right here. Bud. You're going to see me in your nightmare. 61, matchbox lights.
Locke taking the snap at 1. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he fires one that's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
We're set. 19. 27. Rip right. 55.
A first down carry now for Miller. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check Mike 27. Check.
A shotgun handoff now to Miller. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they're a plenty of leg.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Hey.
On first down, Locke. A dump off to Smallwood. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Locke going to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there. And it's 3rd and 4.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
41's coming. 41's the mic. I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Hey, 41's Mike. 41's Mike. Look at me. Go.
Again, it's Locke. Got a man. It's Ross, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
1st down, Denver.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
Ready? I'm going to wedge that. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you. Hey, Delta. Go. Here we go.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Come on, set, 8, read. Hey, echo. 41 to Mike, 41 to Mike. Check, 41. Come on, boy. Come on. Right up.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Robbie Anderson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Broncos 14, Texans 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll run on 1st down. It's Miller. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Switch. 9. Boom. Mike 27, Mike 27.
Now it's Miller. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Watch the safety creep.
On 3rd down, Miller. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. On first down, it's Miller. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On second down, here's Miller. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Check 99! Check 99! Check Mike 27! Check Mike 27!
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson escaping the pressure right. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, Charlie! Greystone travel.
Check!
Now!
Go now!
Get it!
Block will try again on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch the pass!
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's got his tight end Fant. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
A gain of 12. And the Broncos first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Hey, high 7. Look at me, zipper.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lock. Buying time to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. The first update now from a game going on in Cleveland, and it's a big-time advantage for the Browns. They just scored again, pouring it on. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Yes, yes.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. 41's coming, 41's the mic. I got it. Hey, 41's mic, 41's mic. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Ready?
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin.
Go, AT Gator. 80 weapons.
Get him. Check 43.
Go, go. Hey, 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 hey.
41's the mic. Check 41. Hey, here we go. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Stop.
Smooth.
41.
Hit it.
Play action. Now it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here's Locke to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And McManus able to put it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is taken at his 4. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Bravo. Fight.
On play action, Locke. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ready.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
Check. Hey, Alpha. Get it.
Clock now on first down. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
On first and 10, here's Locke. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Locke, let it. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. John Ross with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Tight end right. We got 4. We got 4. 4.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that'll be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28.
Let's see what you got. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that? Hey, check Mike. Alert. Check Mike 27. Check over. Check.
Throwing again is Watson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring. Hey, 24! 27, Mike, who's on top? Don't let him breathe! Don't let him breathe! Play that tight D! Don't let him...
To throw on third down, Watson eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
No one attempted or made more field goals in Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. But I'll guarantee you, Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use him a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away. This will be taken very short. Bulldozes past him. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Check 41. Yep. Ready.
On 2nd and 9. Lock. Open man is Robbie Anderson. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
24-yard gain on the play.
Ready.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line.
No. Hey, exit.
41 Mike. They can't hang with us.
Speed grip.
Lock now on 1st down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Here we go. 70, Indy. Topper. Hit it.
On 1st and 10, Lock. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Set, ready. 91.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Broncos 24, Texans 10.
Okay, ready?
Mike, 41 Mike.
Oh, you got, hey, team 6.
Right. Tight end's right. 4 down. Check. 4 down. Mike 41. We got
Shoot.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lock. He's going to take it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Robbie Anderson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything.
He's got a man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A 1st down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Broncos' 40-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Strong right. 4 down.
Watson now to throw. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Third and long. It's Watson. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Again, it's Watson. His pass caught at the 4. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They got to have 6 here. It's third and goal.
Let's go, Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Hey, 59.
Mike 27, Mike 27.
Hey, check Mike 27.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Brings up second and 4.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Two-jet bomber. Hey, Delta. Check 41.
They'll actually throw it with Locke. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Robbie Anderson with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy.
Lamar Miller. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. A massive pickup there. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Carlos Hyde, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 41. We got a win.
Get it.
A lot going to throw it here. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete here. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
41 Mike. 41 Mike. Right here. 41 Mike.
Yo, go. Now.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Let's go.
QT on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Watson now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
Get it down. Hey, 31. Ball trot.
Watson throwing again. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Bradley Chubb in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors